Just in is this beautiful 1965 Pontiac Tempest GTO clone convertible. It's done in its original blue color with its factory original blue, two-tone blue interior. This car is super sharp, just a beautiful drop top riding on a nice set of American Racing Torque Thrust 2 rims with new BFG raised white letters all the way around. The chrome, stainless, paint, interior, everything on this car looks super nice. Not a show winner car, but definitely a local car show quality car. Just an absolutely turnkey, beautiful driver. As we look at the front chrome on this car, the front bumper is in beautiful shape. Chrome shines excellent. Over top of her eyebrows here, that chrome shines beautiful too. As you look here, you can see just a little imperfections on the top, kind of showing me that those are original. It's still in really nice shape. This thing's powered by a 455 V8 engine with tri-power. The idle could be turned up just a little bit on it. Probably do that when I get back to the shop here. But motor runs great, does have power steering, does have an aluminum radiator. As far as our factory body colors, are D4 with the paint, and I just checked that is blue. Also the 209 trim is a two-tone blue done in a Tempest. So, as far as the engine code, it is Y3. Engine compartment's excellent shape. Black paint's nice in there. As far as our hood goes, it's lined up beautifully with the top of the fender. Gap's nice and even from front to back. We do have a little chip right on the front nose of this car, right on the front of the hood. Passenger side gap's in great shape as well. Nice and even, fits flush. As we go around the rest of the hood, the paint on the hood is beautiful. It's that light silver blue. Back in '65, Pontiac had a name for it. I just don't remember exactly what it was here now. This is a real head turner, guys. Even the gap here along the back is nice and even on the back of the hood. As far as our windshield goes, the windshield's in great shape. Wipers are good. The blades are nice on the wipers. As we come across here, we do have some pits and stuff on the top of the visor chrome, and this chrome here is original, so we have just needs to be polished up a little bit up there. As far as our door gap goes, nice and even from the top to the bottom. No rust or anything like that, or blisters on the lower fender. I don't see any paint chips, scratches on the fender anywhere. We have a paint chip right here on the door. Another little one, I guess, here in the fender that's been touched up on just on the jamb itself. Rocker panel solid. We have a little chip here that's been touched up on the door, passenger door. Same thing here. I don't know if it's just a chip or just a couple little light scuffs. Does have the dual chrome mirrors. Also, we have a paint chip here that they touched up kind of with the wrong color right there on the top of the door. Gap on the back of the door is nice and even as well. Here we go, and we have another little paint chip been touched up. A little scratch right there. This car sounds awesome. It's got beautiful dual exhaust coming out the side with dual tips. We have a little outward ding right here. It's a little star outward ding. Looks like something inside the trunk, just very small. Might have hit it and kind of budged that out a little bit. As we look up and down the side, nice straight car. Paint is, I'm guessing, 10, 15 years old. That's why we have some chips and some little stuff like that. But all in all, I mean, this is a car I'd be proud to take to any local car show. As far as our back bumper, the chrome on that is in excellent shape. Our back tail light panel Looks good at a distance. You get up close, it's all been polished so the chrome shines, but it's got a lot of imperfections in that back tail light panel. I'm guessing here on the side ones are new because that chrome is in excellent shape. As we get that center one, it's pitted, but it shines well. Inside our trunk floor all looks good. It's got the gray spackling. Trunk gap all looks good. It fits nice against the top of the quarter. It's got all its correct GTO emblems and stuff on the exterior of the car. Like I said before, this, to my knowledge, I didn't do a PHS documents on it, but I bought it as a clone, so that's how I'm selling it. I'm sure it probably is. No blisters on the quarter panel in front or behind the wheel that I can see anywhere. As we open the doors, it's all been jammed out. Now, one thing I know on the trunk floor itself has, or the bottom of the trunk lid has not been jammed out. It's original paint on there. Original paint on the bottom of the doors looks like too. If we go in here, it's got the original rubber, so you can see that they're cracked a little bit, but they're still pliable. Same thing with the window felts. They're original, but they're in real decent shape. Windows go up and down real nice on it. This rubber right here is cracked. It's just a really nice original interior. We cleaned the interior when it came in, but you can just tell it's the original interior still. As far as our back seat, don't see any rips or tears anywhere in there. If you look around the corners, it's just hard to get all the, it's original interior, so along this edge here, the door panels, it's just a little dirty in those edges, around the edges. Another good tall tale sign of the original interior. You can just see here that it's kind of yellowed, so it definitely is the original interior. Dash pad looks like that's been replaced. Dash itself, as far as the paint on the dash, all looks original as well. It's got the original steering wheel, and the steering wheel is cracked, guys. It's got a lot of cracks in the steering wheel. I would probably just replace that if that bothers you. It's got aftermarket gauges. It's got the factory tack, which works. It's got manifold vacuum gauge, which works. Oil pressure gauge, amp gauge, which are GTO gauges aftermarket. It's got the factory AM Delco radio as well. Carpet, I'm guessing the carpet's been redone once at least, but I really believe the seats and door panels are original. Door panel's in great shape here on the passenger side. Door shuts nice and easy, lines up well. This is a nice straight car. It's got a great sound to it. It's got a great shine on that light blue paint. This is a really pretty car. It does have a white top, and it's a manual top. It goes up and down very easily, but it is a manual white top. Lower quarter panel behind the wheel is excellent. Over top of the wheel is great. I don't see any blisters anywhere in front of the wheel either. The only thing I can see is just a little bit of a surface rust right on this line here. This is the rocker panel line. Just a little taint of surface rust hue to that. It's got some chips on the back side of the door here that have been touched up. Kind of up and down from this body line on down. Other than that, bottom corners of the doors look good. I don't see any bubbles on those at all. Lower fender looks great. This is just a super solid car. If you look at our undercarriage pictures on our website, coyoteclassics.com, you'll see how nice the floors and everything are on it. Just detailed nicely. As far as our front gap here, it's a little bit wider at the very bottom than it is at the top. Not nothing too alarming, but like I said, it's just a little bit. If we look at the Tempest side chrome on here, it's all the original side chrome still. So I mean, you got some scratches and some little dings and stuff in that, but all in all, very presentable. Another thing is the parade boot. I'm not going to say it's the original one, but it's really old. So it still works, it still snaps, but it is stained and doesn't look the nicest anymore. Corners of the doors are good. You got a little bit of swelling, which is very common in these 64 and 5s, just along the door edge here. Driver's side door panel's in good shape. Armrest looks good. Window cranks are all fine. The driver's side seat cleaned up really good. Guess if we want to pick on it a little bit, you start getting a little tiny little split right there. Like I said, it's microscopic, but other than that, the seats still feel good. The foam feels good in them. It's idling at about 800 to 900 RPMs on the factory tach. Gas gauge works. Horn works. Wipers are in working order. Heater fan works as well. Here at an idle, it's carrying about 30 pounds oil pressure after it's all warmed up. We're running 190, 195, somewhere in that ballpark as far as our temperature goes. AM Delco radio clicks like it's going to turn on. I don't think it works though. We'll let it run, but I don't think that works. So with this Tri-Power, I was told it's got a 200 R4 4-speed automatic transmission, and when they did that, they went ahead and changed the shift indicator and everything. So this car's ready to go. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to jump in it and drive it anywhere you want to go. As we get the RPM up, 1500 RPM, oil pressure's going right up to 60 pounds. And it goes up to 80 at 3000 RPM. So we got great oil pressure. As we look out across the hood, the paint on the hood's got a beautiful shine. It's a nice straight hood. Speedometer works. I don't see it bouncing around at all. Also, it's got 26,656 miles on the odometer. I'm guessing with the interior the way it looks, it's 126 and not 226. As you punch it, the kick down works good. Also, the Tri-Power kicks right in. With this 4-speed automatic transmission, it really makes this nice. It does have a posi rear as well. Absolutely no pull on the brakes either way, and you got a nice full pedal. Car has power steering, no power brakes, but the way these brake pedals feel, I wouldn't worry about it. It's got a great pedal. Transmission shifts firm, 70 mile an hour, just like that. Car runs and drives fantastic. The brakes feel good. The front suspension feels nice and tight. And I'm driving it one finger on the wheel. Very smooth. No vibration, no tire noise, and just nothing. This car drives great. No disappointments in the look or the drive of this beautiful 65 Pontiac GTO Convertible clone.